I'm going to go ahead and give a timeline of what's going on and where we're at with the investigation right now. At approximately 8:45 a.m., Montgomery County Sheriff's Office received a panic alarm that was activated by a teacher at Splendora High School. 3 school resources were already on scene and had began placing the school on lockdown while law enforcement responded. Montgomery County Sheriff's Office and multiple surrounding law enforcement agencies responded to the scene. Approximately almost 100 law enforcement officers personnel responded and assisted with securing this location, and we began our investigation. Montgomery County Sheriff's Office Criminal Investigations Division was on scene within 30 minutes of this report of an incident and began their investigation. Montgomery County Sheriff's Office major crimes detectives and the crime scene investigators were reviewing video surveillance, interviewing witnesses, and collecting evidence. During the investigation, it was determined that there was no assault on a teacher that was committed by a student. The injury sustained to the teacher was self-inflicted. Evidence supports that this was a hoax. The teacher has been charged with filing a false report and also felony tampering with evidence. The teacher has been identified as 53-year-old Nicole Truelove. She's been a teacher with Splendora ISD for 1 year. This is an isolated incident. There is no threat to the community. The Montgomery County Sheriff's Office takes all these law enforcement matters seriously when it relates to schools, and we hold adults just as much as we hold children responsible for calling in fake threats to schools. I'll take a few questions if y'all have them, again, this is very preliminary information. We just wanted to update you on where we're at in this investigation.
What type of self-inflicted wounds she had? She used a knife, or what type of?
Well, there was an instrument found in her possession that we believe was what caused it, which is why she's being charged with tampering with it as evidence.
Define that instrument. What is that?
Similar to like a blade, a lock's knife.
How did they get that in the school? Are there metal detectors here?
I'm not sure. You'd have to speak with Splendora ISD about that.
Sir, could you answer that question for us? We do not have.
Go ahead, sir.
Can you talk about what led up to this hoax? Why she may have done this?
I can't go into that information right now. Thank you, though.
I mean, these are situations that schools, law enforcement, you spend hours, years training for these kinds of situations. To know that somebody put these students through this, these families through this, what would you say to this person or to anyone that would do something?
Well, which is why we highlighted how much law enforcement showed up here today, and that this person should be held responsible for their actions. This was a huge law enforcement response. This is what's supposed to happen when we have threats on school campuses, and that's what you see here today. That's why you see such a large law enforcement community here. We take it very seriously, and if it's going to be a hoax, if you're going to call it a hoax, we will hold you responsible for it.
Going back to the injury.